Did you know that the first Europeans to arrive in Indonesia were the Portuguese? Their journey began in 1512, and it changed the course of Indonesian history forever. In the early 1500s, European nations were racing across the oceans in search of valuable spices. Cloves, nutmeg, and mace from the Maluku Islands were worth more than gold in Europe, and the Portuguese were determined to reach these legendary spice islands. In 1512, Portuguese explorers such as Francisco Serão finally reached the eastern part of Indonesia. They crossed dangerous seas, faced storms, and navigated unfamiliar waters until they arrived in Maluku, the center of the world's spice trade at the time. Their arrival marked the beginning of European influence in the Indonesian archipelago. After reaching Maluku, the Portuguese quickly built alliances, especially with the Sultan of Ternate. But alliances shifted often, and conflicts with local kingdoms soon followed. To strengthen their position in the region, the Portuguese began establishing control over important strategic areas. One of the most significant territories under their control was Malacca, which they had captured in 1511. Even though Malacca is not part of modern Indonesia, it served as a gateway to the entire region, including Sumatra and Java, making the Portuguese a dominant force in Southeast Asian trade. They also took control of Ambon in the Maluku Islands and parts of Timor. From these territories, the Portuguese aimed to control the spice trade and spread Christianity. They built forts, churches, and trading posts across the region, some of which still stand today as historical reminders of their presence. However, their rule was far from peaceful. Local kingdoms resisted, and eventually the Dutch arrived, challenging and slowly overtaking Portuguese power. Over time, the Portuguese influence declined, but their cultural impact remained. From their arrival in 1512 onward, the Portuguese left a lasting mark on Indonesia through language, architecture, religion, and global trade connections. A small European kingdom had reshaped the history of a vast archipelago.